Welcome to Social Town. In this video, we're going to learn about 10 tips for anger management. Anger is not a terrible emotion, but you should know how to manage it. Sometimes it helps you in solving the problems in a way that you never expected, and sometimes it can put you in difficult situations. You have to avoid the burst of anger moments. The way to do this is it should be anger management. If you can manage your anger, it will prevent you from doing something or saying something that you will regret. As soon as you know that your level of frustration is rising, some practices you're going to do can help you. Remember, anger can be only as useful as you can control it. You need to know the exact definition of anger. Anger does not refer to revenge, blaming someone else, or using violence. Anger is an emotional reaction. If you can use anger instead, it means that you are in control of your power. Your rage grows further and drains your energy if you can't manage your anger. Please subscribe to our channel for more informational videos to encourage us. Let's examine 10 tips to help you control your anger. Number 1. Try to relax in moments of anger. Although this sounds easy to tell, there are several tactics that you can use. One of the easiest ways to manage oneself is to relax in the moment of anger. Breathe in and out through your belly. Breathing on your chest does not make you relieved, contrary to common opinion. As you breathe, you should repeat yourself things like calm down and relax. Think about quiet places you can feel relaxed. This could be in a lush and quiet forest or beachside with deep blue waters. You can also do yoga exercises without trying to be so hard on yourself. If you repeat these techniques daily, it'll be easier for you to use them when you feel angry. Number 2, use the problem-solving method. What is the problem-solving method indeed? As we stated, first, anger is an emotion that requires careful attention. What does your anger refer to? Are you being subjected to injustice, or your views and opinions not acknowledged that much? Understanding what triggers your anger will assist you with your ability to solve the problem. In such cases, you should first test if you can change the situation. If it's something you can change, you should start thinking about finding proper solutions. If the situation is out of your discretion to change, you may need to face the problem. Don't get more irritated by punishing yourself if you can't fix the problem right away. To figure out the root cause of anger, you should ask yourself certain questions. What is it that pisses me off? What is my actual goal in this? What do I want to change? What limits my actions? Such questions can be given as examples of these questions. Number 3, use humor as a tool to ease your anger. Being able to joke even in a time of frustration is one of the most powerful strategies to apply for relieving your anger. You may think of the amusing adjectives you assign to the other person during an argument as if they are genuine. If you think about the situation or the person you're angry at in this way, your anger will lessen. Someone who gets angry frequently thinks like this: everything should be the way I want it. Any obstacle they face towards their goal creates an inferiority complex for them. If you sink into thoughts like that, then try dreaming. Imagine yourself being the owner of everything you see: streets, avenues, all cars passing by, everything. The more facts you add to your dream, the more you understand how unreasonable they are. You ought to address situations more constructively. You should not use humor in a sarcastic or degrading manner. Reflecting on the other person is another sign of failing in anger management. Number 4, pay attention to your tone of voice when you're angry. Angry people often act without thinking when they experience a burst of anger. The major source of the problems they experience emerges from this same attitude. When you feel angry, you judge the other person in such a way that you believe in your own judgments, which are unrealistic thoughts. If you're arguing with someone, don't say the first thing that comes to mind and watch your reactions. Slow down and think about what you wanted to say. Meanwhile, listen and understand what the other person is trying to tell you. Do not act recklessly by trying to answer. Number 5, try to calm yourself down. Find words to help you calm down and repeat them when you feel angry. Thus, you will command your brain to relax. We can give examples of these words like, calm down, everything will be fine. Counting down in moments of frustration is one command you can use to calm down. When you feel angry, you can count down from 10 to control your anger. If you're furious, you could start this countdown back from 100. During this time, you will find time to think and get away from the sudden burst of anger. During the countdown, you can also make some movements that would relax your neck and shoulder muscles. These movements will help you in controlling your body. Number 6, move away from the place or environment where you get angry. Perhaps the origin of the things that make you mad is right next to you. Be aware of these things and prepare yourself. When your responsibilities pile up in front of you, anger takes over. For instance, when you get home from work exhausted and see that house chores are on you, first toss yourself in your room so you can think, not amid those tasks. You will relax and be able to manage your anger that you give yourself. That's why it's important to change your environment when feeling nervous. Number 7, change routines that make you mad. There are some routines that you can feel mad at, even though you don't do it. For example, if you drink coffee every morning when you wake up and get angry in the morning when you can't drink coffee, you should get rid of that habit. Do not choose rigid routines to eliminate this anger. If you can't change these routines, you need to find some alternatives to work it out. For instance, if you need to have coffee in the morning to settle down, you can get up early and get some coffee. Or you can get some coffee from a cafe you choose on your way to work. Number 8, you can use anger to your advantage. The best way to understand how to manage your anger is to benefit from it. You can write poetry, draw pictures, or read a book to calm down. In this way, you're going to do a very useful thing for yourself when relieving yourself from rage. Emotions have a very important meaning for a creative person to produce new things. When you get upset at someone or an incident, it's going to be a fantastic way to show your anger with an illustration of this event or a poem or composition that releases your emotions. Using your anger to feed your creativity will both relax you and result in beautiful artwork. Number 9, do what you love to eliminate the effects of anger. The most powerful way to get rid of anger is to concentrate on topics that are relaxing and pleasant. For instance, when you have an outburst of rage, you can get away from your problems and escape to different worlds for a brief period by putting on your headphones and listening to music. These types of activities can vary based on individual preferences. Some people like to listen to music, others like to do yoga poses. The only thing you need to pay attention to is that the activity you're doing will distract you from an outburst of anger. Number 10, take part in anger management therapies. When the problem becomes intolerable in daily life, it's time to pursue clinical help. Through this professional help, you can discover the most suitable coping techniques and find individuals who have the same issues as you. With anger management therapies, you will learn to apply correct meditation techniques. Uncontrollable anger would cause more major problems. There are illnesses such as heart and vascular diseases and brain diseases that can do significant damage to your body. Stress that is induced to your body while feeling angry damages your internal organs. If you can't control anger, your health status will not be the only thing that will go down. People around you also will not want to communicate with someone who is constantly angry. This means that you will be excluded from your social circles. Anger management is a very critical need for both your physical and mental health. Anger management is not impossible, even if it seems difficult at first glance. If you still perceive saying, "I'm a bad-tempered person, I get angry easily," as a sign of showing power, you should know that you will have to bear with its consequences. Nobody can cross the limits of his own body without seeking help. Help can refer to applying some suggestions made in this video for some people and getting professional support for others. Now think about this. Are the things you lost because of your anger is more than what you gained? Do you have anger issues? Please let us know in the comments below your own experiences. Thanks for watching Social Town. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe and bell buttons and share it with your friends. This will encourage us to create new videos for you.